Hi viewers, welcome to Learn MATLAB Simulink Basic. Today we are going to see about how to use Sine Wave Block in MATLAB Simulink. For that, just you have to open that MATLAB software and then go to this Simulink block. Just you have to click Simulink block and then just you have to click the block model. In this model only we are going to test that Sine Wave block in MATLAB. After open that block model, just you have to click this library browser. Just want to click this one, and then here you can see that different variety of Simulink block. In that, just you have to go to sources. Just you have to click sources, and then comes to here Sine Wave. Just you have to place this block in the working space. So this is known as working space. Here you can see that this is Sine Wave block. Just you go to double click this block. Here you can see the different parameter like amplitude, bias, frequency, phase and radian and sample time. Here the amplitude is fixed to default is 1 and now I am going to kept at 1. Here you can see that frequency radian per seconds. That means you need to provide a frequency in terms of radian per second. That is called omega. Just you have to provide omega nothing but 2 pi f. Just you have to type 2 pi and f. Here I'm going to fix the frequency equal to 1 rate, that means 1 hertz at 2 pi f, and then I'm going to click. Next we need to see the result of that sine wave. For that we need some display like CRO. For that we can use scope here. Just you have to place the scope in that working space, and then just you have to connect this one. So we are connected that sine wave block with the scope, and also already we fixed the amplitude and the frequency in radian per second. Everything we fixed. So next to process, you have to simulate the model. Just you have to simulate the model and see the results first. I'm going to simulate the model. Here you can see that initially you will not get the proper sine wave because of it will work depends upon sample time, or that mean here you can see the maximum step size. It depends upon this the sample time, otherwise called maximum step size. We need to change the maximum step size to 1 e power minus 4 and apply. And next I'm going to simulate the Simulink model. Now you can see that you will get that pure sine wave, proper sine wave. Normally this MATLAB is based upon the sample time or step size. So you need to fix the sample time or the step size properly, then only you will get the proper output. Here you can see that this results the sine wave from that sine wave block. We fixed amplitude, peak amplitude is 1, and also you can see that the frequency here we are fixed at the 2 pi f. That mean 1 hertz. That mean it will take that 1 cycle when be completed for the 1 second. So here you can see that you will see the 1 cycle is completed at 1 second. And next time I want to see change the frequency here to 2 means it will take 0.3 seconds to complete the 1 cycle. I'm going to apply and then simulate the model. Now you can see that within 1 second we are having 2 cycles. So when you change this frequency, you will see the number of cycles with respect to time. Now I'm going to change the frequency again to 1, and then I'm going to change the amplitude to 10 and then apply, and then I'm going to simulate this model. Now you can see that the peak amplitude is 10 now. Right, next time when to change the phase angle. Here the phase angle will be 0. That's why you start from 0. For example, I need to start with sine wave with the 90 degree. We have to provide that radian. That means you have to provide the phase angle in terms of radian. So, but I need to start that sine wave at 90 degree. For that, I'm going to use one formula: 90 divided by 360. 2 pi, right? For 1 cycle, we will take 2 pi. 2 pi means in degree is 360. I need to start the sine wave at 90 degree. For that I am going to use 90 divided by 360 and it going to be multiplied with the 2 pi. Then it going to be converted into radians. And now I'm going to apply this one and I'm going to check the waveform. Now you can see that it will be start at the 90 degree. Here you can see that the peak amplitude will be here. There is a phase angle difference. Here you can provide that phase angle and then you can see that angle difference when we change the phase angle in the corresponding option. Next I'm going to use bias. Bias means we are adding some constant with that sinusoidal. I'm going to add some constant here. I'm going to add the constant which is equal to 10. I'm going to add 10. 10 means that actual sine wave will be shifted to 10 value constant. That means, for example, here it minus 10 means when you would add with the 10 means this value is kept at 0. Let me check this detail. I'm going to simulate this one. You can see that the sine is that will offset to the 10 volt. That means it will be start from 20 to 0. If you want any this kind of waveform for a particular application, you can use this bias option to shift the sine wave towards the positive direction or a negative direction. For example, suppose I'm at and minus 10. Now what will be happen the on 7-minute apply? This waveform will be shifted towards the negative direction. For that only we are using that bias. So these are the different option available in the sine wave block. We can change amplitude, bias, frequency, phase, and this is the working of sine wave block in the MATLAB Simulink. Thank you so much. Kindly subscribe to the channel and also click bell icon for notification about upcoming video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.